And as much as I hate to admit it, I'm honestly not a really big fan of how they handled Sheik in Ocarina of Time. Even though it is one of my favorite Zelda games to date, I still don't really like how they handled Sheik. It's basically a poor man's version of how they chose to reveal the character around it, which is, of course, Zelda. Which I'm not saying they can't have a character like that, but I just think they didn't do nearly as good of a job comparing to what Nintendo has able to work with. Especially with Samus. I just think they did it a lot better with Samus, but with mainly my biggest issue with it is that it just kind of comes out of nowhere, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't think it's really explained all that well that while you're searching for the princess, she's apparently just fine, but decides to go undercover, and then the moment she lets her guard down, she's immediately captured by Ganon, which just doesn't make any sense. Sure, you're trying to get the fucking stones to, or the amulets to prevent Ganon from taking over the world, but technically Zelda is already fine. Zelda is already fine as it is. She didn't even need rescuing. She just had to fucking save Ganon. Or not save Ganon, excuse me. Technically Zelda, you don't even need to rescue Zelda. Because Zelda is Sheik. So it's like, if Zelda is fine, then why the fuck? It doesn't make any sense, because it's like, apparently Zelda can hold on her own, but only when she's Sheik, and then the moment she reveals herself, she all of a sudden gets captured. It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're seriously telling me that Zelda can fucking... If she can hold on her own as Sheik, and then when she gets captured by Ganon, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm honestly astonished as to how terrible it is. Like, I don't know if it's because they needed to rescue Zelda at the last minute. And before you correct me, at least Super Mario Bros. 3 at least made some sort of sense with this, because your goal in that game is to rescue the wands from the Koopalings who have taken over the 7 worlds, and then at the last minute, Bowser just outright kidnaps the princess because Mario was busy dealing with other shit. At least that game kind of did it better, because you're technically not rescuing Peach, you're just helping her out, and then she gets kidnapped, so you have to go rescue her. But you're telling me that in that game, Zelda is fine. Whatever may have happened at the castle, she apparently was able to form into Sheik and was able to help out just fine without Ganon knowing what's up, and then the moment she lets her guard down, she gets completely fucked. That I don't agree with. It just doesn't make any sense, and I don't really like to pander on such trivial shit, because I do think it is kind of trivial, it's just a game, but it really makes no sense when you really think about it. Like, I just don't even know. Like, if it was a different person, then maybe it would make more sense, because, you know, it could be like that you're helping Zelda get the stuff, but then when you get the other things, Ganon was able to outsmart you again by actually taking Zelda. But that's not the way it works. But it's just dumb that Zelda can hold her own, and yet when she foolishly appears in front of Link, she gets captured by Ganon. That is her fucking fault. That is her own goddamn fault for letting her guard down at that exact moment, just in time for Ganon to do all the bullshit. That's the part that makes no fucking sense. It honestly doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. And I don't buy it. Just like how fucking Dark Lord Shadow 1 does not buy that Samus is not Samus in Metroid Other M. But that's a different story.